What's up guys, it's Lex and I am back with another video, and this time we're talking about season 14. We're talking map changes, we're talking King's Canyon, we're talking about some weapon changes, and it's all happening right now. I cannot wait. I can't wait for you guys to see it too. So let's get into it. So starting this off, we're gonna talk about some new things that you're gonna be able to see coming to season 14 of Apex, but there are gonna be some battle pass changes, and I'm not talking about just new skins added, not talking about new weapon skins, new badges, none of that. I'm talking about new levels. We all know that Apex Legends used to be capped at 100 levels before they moved it up to 500 levels, and now it's going all the way up to 2,000 levels. I mean, 2,000, that is absolutely wild. Most people also know that you're supposed to be getting an heirloom at level 500 guaranteed, and I know sometimes it doesn't really happen, but this time it is guaranteed to happen at level 500. Throughout leveling up from 100 to 500 and now going so on, you were limited at the amount of Apex packs that you were actually allowed to get within that leveling system. But now you get up to 544 packs. So you are guaranteed an heirloom at level 500. I mean, that is awesome. I know, I'm excited. I want Pathfinder's heirloom, or Octanes or Revenants. I don't have any of those. So moving on to another huge adjustment that is coming in season 14, and that is the weapons. Coming in season 14, we are going to be seeing some weapon changes. Not only the weapons themselves, but also the hop-ups. In particular, there is a new hop-up called laser sights that is coming. It is a laser that is at the end of your gun, and what this does actually is it replaces a barrel stabilizer. So it ensures close quarter combat. It's going to go on SMGs and pistols only. It's going to reduce large hip fire spreads. Also, another fun thing about these laser sights is that you can actually adjust the color of the laser as well, and especially helpful for those who are colorblind. So you can adjust the laser color how you please. Another hop up that is coming up and coming back is the SkullPiercer. We all know, if you've been in this community and you've been playing Apex from the start of it, that the SkullPiercer used to be so deadly in the beginning of Apex. The SkullPiercer went on the longbow, the SkullPiercer went on the wingman, more importantly. And so we are going to be seeing that come back, not only to those two weapons, the wingman and the longbow, but the 30-30 as well. I mean, I just can't wait to see what happens with that, because I just know it's going to be absolutely bonkers. Next up in our weapon changes is our ammo changes. Yes, some weapons are going to be getting new ammo. The wingman is going to be getting sniper ammo. You're going to also be able to equip a sniper magazine, and I believe that it caps out at 9 bullets with a gold mag. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. The next weapon that is getting a ammo change is the Spitfire. The Spitfire is actually going to have light ammo instead of heavy ammo. And the reason that the devs did this is because they felt that the ammo pool for light guns was just kind of too spread, like too thinly, because you have the car that also takes light ammo that's in the crafter. You know, when they took away the 301, they tried to see if more light guns were still being picked up, because obviously the 301 is a fan favorite. So what they did was they tested it, and they found that really the only gun that people were using and didn't really use that much anymore anyway was the R99. So they wanted to add on another weapon instead of saturating it with more heavy ammo guns, because you have the Flatline, you have the Spitfire, you have the Rampage, you have the Wingman, you know, you have the car, you have the Hemlock, you have the freaking Prowler. So that's a lot of heavy ammo and not nearly as much light ammo guns. The next one, I am really excited for this because I absolutely freaking hate the EVA 8 right now. I hate it, but fear no more. The EVA 8 is getting a buff. And when I'm talking about a buff, like a buff, the devs increased the DPS. They added stocks to the Eva. That's right, you heard me right. They added stocks, and they also added the double tap as a hop up back again. So all those double tap lovers out there, you got what you wanted, and yep, it's coming back. So we have increased DPS from bolts and stocks now added, and you get double tap back on the Eva. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. I'm so sick of picking up Evas and it's like doo, boo, 6, 10, 11, nothing. You hate it, right? The weapons that are coming out of the care package are the G7 Scout and the Volt. They're gone, coming back to the floor. And what's going inside is the Bowcheck and the Rampage. Some different changes that we're actually gonna see in season 14 as far as gameplay wise. There is a lot of stuff going on with the gold items in Apex. Personally, I'm a fan. I know some people will not be a fan. However, I am a fan because I like to rank a lot, and in high ranks, it is extremely annoying when you have a self-res. So the gold res will no longer have self-res anymore. Instead, it will just have the 750 HP. Yeah, it just no longer has self-res. So I am absolutely stoked. Next change that happened is the backpack. So the backpack also no longer reses your teammates with half of your health. Instead, now it's called Deep Pockets, which will add you extra heals. So instead of 1 Phoenix kit per inventory slot, you're gonna get 2 Phoenix kits, you're gonna get 3 batteries, and you're gonna get 6 shields and ranges that you're gonna be able to hold. No more self-res, just 750 HP. The gold backpack doesn't res you anymore with health or shield. Instead, it's called Deep Pockets. And what that will do is it will give you extra heals. It'll allow you to carry, instead of 1 Phoenix kit, 2 Phoenix kits. Instead of 2 batteries per inventory slot, it's gonna be 3 batteries. And instead of 4 syringes and cells, it's going to be 6. So the next thing that you guys are gonna see coming in season 14 is going to be Kings Canyon. What's coming back is Skulltown. Kinda. It's not really called Skulltown anymore though. It's called Relic, and it's a brand new POI that is right kind of in that area where Skulltown used to be. If you guys don't know now, Skulltown what used to be a big city in the middle of the map that was like the hottest zone ever, and everyone used to drop there in like season 0, and then they blew it up into like this giant hanging skull, and like there's a big ocean under it now and all this stuff. But they're bringing it back, and they brought up this big wall on the background as well. And they did this because they wanted to increase rotations from this POI to like say caustic treatment and the other POIs that are also nearby in that area. I can't quite think of the names. I know there's a little bit of no towns over there too. Couple POIs that actually got some changes were Cage. And so if you're unfamiliar with Cage, Cage has this big vertical column essentially with multiple floor levels, and it's caged off, and a lot of fights would kind of break out here and it would kind of be dragged on for a while. So what they did was they opened up all of the levels of the cage, and so now it's not guarded, now they're just platforms. They opened it up, there's no more fences, so it's going to be a lot harder to fight there without getting instantly third-partied and killed. So it's not gonna drag on as much, it's going to be sped up. Another POI that they changed is called Hillside. And now if you're unfamiliar with Hillside, this is the POI that is east of Containment, and it's across the water, and it's on that hill that kind of leads over into like wetlands and then your cage and into like swamp and all of that. When you go across the map, they wanted to change this up because they just felt like fights were getting really not claustrophobic, but fights were just really clustered again there, and they were just kind of like all meeting there. And I know for me, I absolutely hated fighting there because I just knew I was gonna get third-partied and all of that stuff. So what they did was they removed the interior spaces and just kind of opened it up so that fighting there would be a lot easier. So Broken Relay is another POI that they also adjusted. They wanted to give it more life. They just kind of felt like it was a POI that really wasn't visited quite often. And so what they did was, if you know that waterfall, like if you get stuck on it, you know, you fall all the way down that waterfall, they gave it a bridge there. They added some more buildings, made it more lively and all that. As far as the color palette goes, the devs also told us that they changed up the color palette. They added a new skybox to the map and it relit the entire map, and now the map is more vibrant and it's breathing new life. And that's what the devs told us. They said that, you know, they just wanted to liven things up a bit and wanted Kings Canyon to get that new, like, authentic feel. Super exciting stuff. I absolutely cannot wait. It's gonna be so much fun. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and I hope that you guys are also just as excited as I am. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys like this sort of pre-recorded content as well, and let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want. It's fine if you don't want to, but peace guys. Thank you.